Alright friends, so today what we're going to do is a wispy kitten eye hybrid style. Why? Because she doesn't want too many lashes. She wants something more natural, a little more subtle, but yet give that strip impact. So because of her eye shape and her lashes being already naturally long and straight, what I want to do is elongate her eye just a little bit more right here so we can lift up the eye, and then we would start out with super small bases right in the inner corner, stretching out the eye a little bit to elongate here, and in between I would just add the spikes, giving it that strip look. So she'll walk out with a natural look, but yet something a little fuller, a little more dramatic, but still very, very subtle. With her natural long lashes, we'll be able to do just what she wants. Before we do any set, we always want to start off with the lash bath. We do the lash bath so that anything that you have on your lashes is completely cleaned off. Even if you showered or anything before your lash appointment, we always want to start out with the lash bath just to make sure that any natural oils or little natural debris that just is in the air or the dust that we walk by needs to be removed in order for us to have a clean application. You just want to get in between all of the lashes, go on top, underneath, and even the eyelid, because our eyelids just tend to get a little too oily throughout the day. Not that you're oily, but it's just our natural oils that build up around the eye area. And we want to make sure that we take off all of the shampoo. Right, and we'll just go in and we'll dry them. In order for us to have a clean application, we need clean and dry lashes. Now we're going to go in and I'm going to tape down your bottom lashes. Now I'm going to go ahead and start mapping her. And when we're doing a wispy set, we always want to go 2 to 3 sizes above the natural size that we're using. So for 9, my spikes are going to be 12. For my 10s, my spikes are going to be 13. For my 11s, my spikes are going to be 14. And for my 12s, my spikes are going to be 15. And the 10, 13 as well in the outer corner. And we want to do the same exact mapping on both eyes just to make sure that everything is obviously even. And there we have it, that is our map. Now since she does want more of a natural set, more of a natural look, we don't want to do too many spikes. So per section, I do work in sections, so I'll only add, that way she can have a cleaner, softer, wispy. And you always want to have your lash tile ready. You always want a clean, fresh lash tile no matter what. And since I do work in sections, I am going to start off with the inner corner in order for us to get those lashes that are tucked in the corner, because the inner corner is mainly what defines our lash sets. If you have a full inner corner, you are going to have a super full clean set, and it's going to look super neat, super pretty. So here I am going to lift up just a little bit because she does have super straight lashes. I don't want to lift up too much, and I'm going to lift a little bit more towards the outer corner, untucking those lashes that are hidden in the inner corner. So you can see right there, I'm pulling them out. See, now I have a clean base of the inner corner, and I do work in sections, so I am only going to focus on 9mm area. So about right here, I will put my tape, and I'm only going to focus on one section at a time. When you're a beginner lash tech, you tend to get overwhelmed with the amount of lashes that you see on your clients, especially when you're just starting off. So I highly recommend working in sections. That way you are only focusing with a bit of lashes at a time, and it's not too much for you. Since we are doing a hybrid, we are going to do fans and single lashes. You can always use the classic lashes anywhere between 0.10, 0.10, 0.15, no more than 0.18. After 0.18, they'll be a little too thick for it, and it'll give it a much darker, fluffier look, and they won't look as natural. So you always want to base off on your client's consultation. And if they want something more natural, then obviously you would use the 0.10. If they want something a little more subtle, you could use the 0.15. And if they want something more dramatic, you could use the 0.18. So far so good. So since we're done with this section, we are going to remove this part of the tape, and we're going to tape down the lashes that we've already done, just like that. And we will target the next section, which is our 10s. So what we did today was a hybrid wispy kitten eye, because your natural eye is already a little bit of a rounder eye, but it'll close too much in on the outer corner. So what I wanted to do was open it up from here, but close it down from the outer corner. So I wanted to give you a little bit more of a lift on this part of your eye, bringing it down. That way our wispies would pop out just a little bit more. So we did go in with the hybrid set, just because we wanted for you to be able to distinguish whether you wanted a little bit more or a little bit less next time you got your lashes done. Since this is your first time, we didn't want to do too much. I personally was fighting myself to do the hybrid set naturally because I go in all the way. But from what it looks like, I think I nailed the set on you. It looks super good. It suits your eyes very well. And for it to be your first time, I think it gave your face that like super pretty enhanced balance. That's just right for the look that we wanted. So I like what I see. Do you like what you see? I love seeing you see what you see. You look happy. That's great. That's good.